As the resistance team patched their wounds and prepared to move on, they remained unaware of the silent predator stalking them. High above the dense canopy, an unseen figure moved with incredible speed and precision. This wasn't Arcturian technology, it was something older. Captain Rhea whispered to Commander Reynolds as they walked through the thick jungle, "I don't like this. It's too quiet. After that fight, I expected more of them to chase us." Reynolds scanned their surroundings. "Stay sharp. Just because we can't see them doesn't mean they're not there." From the shadows, the unseen entity observed them with glowing, predatory eyes, studying their every move. Its clawed hand tapped against a strange weapon, readying for action. But it didn't attack, not yet. Dr. Markov's scanner began to beep wildly as they ventured deeper into the jungle. She stopped abruptly, pointing ahead. "There's something massive nearby, not just an obelisk. It's ancient, and it's alive with energy." The team pushed through the dense foliage and found themselves standing before a colossal stone structure, partially overgrown with vines and trees. The ruins were unlike anything they had seen before, blending human and alien architecture seamlessly. Private Lila murmured in awe, "What is this place? The obelisk should be here, but this looks like a temple." Dr. Markov inspected the carvings on the walls. "This predates humanity's recorded history. Whoever built this understood the obelisk network, maybe even created it." The structure seemed to pulse faintly, as though reacting to their presence. The team ventured inside, their footsteps echoing through vast halls lined with glowing symbols. But their awe quickly turned to unease. The air felt thick, and strange whispers seemed to come from the walls themselves. Unbeknownst to the team, the Arcturians had tracked them to the temple. Xylox, watching from his command ship, issued his orders with icy resolve. "Deploy the strike teams. They are cornered now. No mercy." As the resistance explored the temple's central chamber, the first plasma bolts shattered the silence. Arcturian forces stormed in from all sides, their glowing weapons lighting up the darkened ruins. Captain Rhea barked orders.
"Fall back.
Use the columns for cover." The resistance fighters fired back, their weapons tearing through the Arcturian ranks. Dr. Markov, shielded by Private Lila, worked frantically to analyze the temple systems. "If I can just access this control panel, we might be able to use the temple's defenses against them." But the Arcturians were relentless, pushing the resistance into a corner. Just when it seemed they might be overwhelmed, the predator in the shadows made its move. A terrifying roar echoed through the chamber as the unseen figure leapt into the fray. It moved with deadly precision, cutting down Arcturian soldiers with brutal efficiency. The resistance fighters froze, unsure whether this new force was friend or foe. The creature stood over 7 feet tall, its body covered in a mix of natural armor and ancient tech. Its eyes glowed fiercely as it turned to face the humans. Dr. Markov gasped. "This isn't Arcturian. This is something else entirely." The creature let out a low growl, but didn't attack the humans. Instead, it turned its attention back to the Arcturians, carving a path through their ranks with weapons unlike anything the team had seen before. The resistance seized the opportunity, rallying to push back the remaining Arcturian forces. When the last of the aliens fell, the creature stepped back, watching the humans closely. It seemed to nod slightly before vanishing into the shadows as quickly as it had appeared. With the Arcturian threat temporarily neutralized, Dr. Markov finally accessed the temple's main console. Symbols on the walls lit up, and a holographic projection filled the chamber. The image showed Earth thousands of years ago, surrounded by a network of obelisks. A deep, resonant voice spoke in a language the Resistance's translator struggled to decode. Markov adjusted the settings, and the translation began. "You are the inheritors of a world forged in war. The obelisks are not merely defenses, they are keys to balance. But their misuse will summon destruction greater than you can comprehend." Captain Rhea frowned. "What does that mean? Are the Arcturians misusing them? Or are we?" Before Markov could answer, the projection shifted, showing a massive Arcturian fleet assembling in orbit. The voice continued, "The balance is tipping. Prepare yourselves, for the final reckoning is near. The hologram faded, leaving the team in stunned silence. Reynolds finally broke the quiet. If that fleet reaches Earth, it's over. We need to warn the other resistance cells, and fast. As the team exited the temple, they found the creature from earlier waiting for them. It spoke for the first time, its voice guttural yet clear. Do not misuse what you have awakened. The obelisks are a gift, and a curse. Reynolds stepped forward cautiously. Who are you? Why are you helping us? The creature didn't answer directly. Instead, it pointed toward the sky, where faint glimmers of the Arcturian fleet could already be seen. Your fight is not just against them. There is more waiting. Before anyone could ask more, the creature disappeared into the jungle, leaving only questions in its wake. Dr. Markov whispered, if even they fear what's coming, we're in more trouble than we thought. With no time to waste, the team set off toward their extraction point, carrying the weight of what they had learned, and the knowledge that their enemy was far greater than they had imagined.